Called into line. Racing in the opening Tattersalls Ireland sponsored maiden race for 4-year-old mares, racing for the William Houston Memorial Plate. And as they go to fence number 1, Millstat Abbey is prominent with Molly Ruskin. Right up on the outside is Vale of Tears. Rhythm of Choice is racing in 4. Lisa DeThay now moving into that spot. Lennon Grove is next with Up to Yourselves. Miracles Do Happen is in front of Wings of a Legend, and back marker is Isla Be Good. Racing on now to go towards fence number 2. Millstat Abbey in the centre, out jumped on the outside by Vale of Tears. Mistake at the back there by Isla Be Good, who just landed on the fence a little. So racing through the gap now and going to make their way on towards fence number 3, and it is Molly Ruskin on the inside of Millstat Abbey. Vale of Tears is towards the outside. The trio are chased by Lisa DeThay, who's just in behind them. Now the leading group of 4. Just behind them in 5th spot goes Lennon Grove, the only runner who has the benefit of a previous run, and a promising one it was when she was second on debut, beaten just a couple of lengths. Rhythm of Choice is on her outside, and further back to Miracles Do Happen. Up to Yourselves is next, and just behind this group goes Wings of a Legend, and then back to the back marker as they begin to swing into the straight, Isla Be Good. Racing now on their way towards fences 4 and 5 in the straight, one either side of the judge's trailer, and out front it is Molly Ruskin in the yellow cap, Darren McGill with for company Millstat Abbey and Barry O'Neill. Lisa DeThay in the orange down the inside, with on the outside Vale of Tears, and this group are being followed just in behind by Lennon Grove, Rhythm of Choice and Up to Yourselves. Just behind these further back in the field to Wings of a Legend, and last of all is Isla Be Good. On their way now to go towards fence number 5, and up front on the inside Molly Ruskin, being followed by Vale of Tears on the outside, and in between horses is Millstat Abbey. Lisa DeThay sits 4, and then Up to Yourselves with Lennon Grove tucked away in the inside of Rhythm of Choice as they go to race on their way now towards this one, and then make the bend that'll bring them round past their point of departure. Racing now into the turn that's going to swing them down the hill, almost completing their first circuit. And up front on the inside Molly Ruskin, on the outside Vale of Tears, and Millstat Abbey in between horses. They're the leading trio as they continue on the downhill run. Just behind them back in 4th spot is Lisa DeThay with Up to Yourselves improving. Lennon Grove is next with Rhythm of Choice, and then Miracles Do Happen. Further back to Wings of a Legend, and Isla Be Good is last of all. Out they go over fence number 6, heading along the back straight second time, and it is in front Molly Ruskin with Millstat Abbey for company as they race on their way now towards fence number 7. Vale of Tears is right there on the outside. It's almost 3 in line now as they go towards the next, and coming to it now Millstat Abbey. Vale of Tears a good jump, slight mistake there by Molly Ruskin. Couple of lengths break to Lisa DeThay and Up to Yourselves, and then a further break to Lennon Grove. Wings of a Legend is making a little bit of ground on the inside of Rhythm of Choice. Miracles Do Happen and Isla Be Good. On their way now towards fence number 8 of the 14 and all they'll jump. Millstat Abbey, Vale of Tears, and on the inside Molly Ruskin. Up to Yourselves and Lisa DeThay are in turn in front of Lennon Grove, and they're chased by Rhythm of Choice with Wings of a Legend. Behind these is Miracles Do Happen, who has one behind, and that one remains Isla Be Good. So continuing on the bend that's going to bring them in towards the straight and heading towards 6 fences from home. And out front as they begin to straighten up, it is Vale of Tears who's taken on the initiative now and gone on by a couple of lengths. Vale of Tears leads from Molly Ruskin in second. Back in third is Millstat Abbey with Lisa DeThay 4, and this group are being followed by Up to Yourselves. Behind Up to Yourselves is Lennon Grove with on the outside of this group Rhythm of Choice, and then Miracles Do Happen. It just takes a good tug on the inside, hasn't quite just settled, and this one's being followed by Wings of a Legend and Isla Be Good. Racing on their way now through the gap and on their way out the country final time. Vale of Tears with Molly Ruskin in second, Millstat Abbey racing in third, then Up to Yourselves in 4 as they come to rise at the 5th fence from home. Coming to it now, Vale of Tears leads from Millstat Abbey. Right up there too, Lisa DeThay is with the leaders as they begin the turn now. That's going to bring them on round towards their point of departure final time. And down the hill they go. Vale of Tears, Molly Ruskin, Millstad Abbey, Lisa Dethay, and Up to Yourselves. Lennon Grove is next. Further back to Miracles Do Happen as they continue on the downhill run now and shortly race along the back straight. Right back to Rhythm of Choice. And then Miracles Do Happen. Wings of a Legend has dropped back and they're clear from I'll Be Good. Taking the three along the back straight now. And over in front, Vale of Tears. Awkward at that one was Molly Ruskin, who's quickly dropping back. I'll Be Good was pulled up there with the 4 left to jump. So now they've 3 to jump. And out front, Vale of Tears, Millstad Abbey, Lisa Dethay, Up to Yourselves. Molly Ruskin's switched to the outside and trying to come back at them. Lennon Grove is improving right onto the heels of the leaders, travelling well. They've got away from Rhythm of Choice. Miracles Do Happen hit that hard and drops back as they head towards the second last. Vale of Tears, Millstad Abbey, Lisa Dethay, Up to Yourselves, and Lennon Grove. Just behind them, Molly Ruskin. Break to Wings of a Legend and Rhythm Choice. Pulled up there is Miracles Do Happen with 2 to jump. Heading now towards the second last fence. And it is Vale of Tears. Millstad Abbey got low at that one, and they're chased in third by Lisa Dethay, who's now ridden. Lennon Grove is just in behind them. Up to Yourselves is dropping off the leading 4. They've got away from Molly Ruskin, Rhythm of Choice, and Wings of a Legend. But this Vale of Tears is finding generously in front, but Lennon Grove is continuing to close the gap all the while, travelling strongly. Millstad Abbey is next, and they're gone a couple away from Lisa Dethay. Vale of Tears now ridden to the final fence. On the outside, coming strongly is Lennon Grove, and taking over the advantage as Lennon Grove, and doing so quite smoothly. At the final fence, Lennon Grove is over from Millstad Abbey, who's now trying to mount the challenge. Vale of Tears quickly drops back, and as they race inside the closing stages, Lennon Grove is now being strongly pressed by on the far side. Millstad Abbey gets very tight to the line, but Lennon Grove beats Millstad Abbey. They're chased in by Lisa Dethay, and then Vale of Tears, Rhythm of Choice, Up to Yourselves beat the next one home, Molly Ruskin, and Wings of a Legend was the final one to pass the post.